Okay, so this is a video in regards to twin flames and soulmates. Okay, you all need to start looking at how twin flames and soulmates are non-existent. It doesn't mean anything. It's non-existent. It's some made-up fairy tale shit, right? And I'm telling you why. Maybe back in ancient times it was something, but in this day and age it means absolutely nothing. Let me explain to you. With how the world has been infiltrated, there's no way that anybody can possibly get with their soulmate or twin flame, at least in this generation. Maybe your parents or grandparents met their soulmates and stuff, you know what I mean? But in this day and age, a lot of them are, I'm gonna tell you why, because say there's a boy that's born into this world. He lived in Texas and he was destined, coming through the portal of, giving birth, that he was destined to be with Betty Sue. Well, Jamonte was destined to be with Betty Sue, but Jamonte was in a lab experiment or government experiment that caused him to have to, what happened with, to the people in Texas with the frog mutation and all this stuff. So he became gay, right? So he becomes gay. So his desire for the opposite sex is not there. His soulmate was destined when he came into this planet to do work with Betty Sue, but Betty Sue is on her right path and she's living a life that she's supposed to, but Jamonte is not. Jamonte wants to be with Derek, okay, because of the pollution, because of chemtrails, because of genetically modified foods. He cannot come here and be who he authentically is because of the system has already been perpetrated, infiltrated from before he was even thought of to be born, right? So he gets here and the mission and the contract he signed is now null and void because he not on God's path. He's not on the path that he chose, because he can't remember, so he's lost. So Betty Sue is over here like, why can't I find my soulmate? Where is it? Because your soulmate is over there with Jamonte and with Derek. You see what I'm saying? So I've learned you can't just be like, oh, you're my soulmate or you're my twin flame. None of that means nothing, because a lot of people are on drugs. That's another thing that they get lost to. A lot of people are on drugs. They have addictions. So like they can't do what they came on this earth realm to do and get to the bag, get to the mission, because the mission has been infiltrated before they got here, because the